Yeah, we're gonna get started leveling here in a second. And, yeah.
Strength and honor.
Just one moment. Alright. Our outpost in the southeast is having some problems. I don't have any details other than, well, let me just read from the latest letter. The orcs have grown petulant. Send help or I will have them beaten with reeds. That's it. It was sent from our chief philosopher, or Psyloff, sir. Nils Birot. Yeah, I have no idea what that means either. Could you please head to East Point Tower and find out what he needs? I can't take any more of these cryptic letters. Just head south and then follow the road east.
Strength.
Baladash Malanore.
Blessed be the light. I need your help. On my way into Hillsbrad, I noticed several families of adorable little deer. As I went out to pet one of the little fawns, a ravenous mountain cat leapt out and killed it. I fled to Tarn Mill and swore to solve the plight of the hill fawn. Now, after many days of tinkering, I've created the hill fawn's salvation. Take my wand into the fields to the west and use it to empower the wee hill fawns. Once empowered, they will be able to fend for themselves.
Stay the course.
What is it?
The magus has been idle for far too long, and an idle magus often leads to poorly thought out schemes. This time I am charged with collecting various beast organs in order to power some type of control rod. I am far too frail to go out hunting beasts, especially yetis. Perhaps if I were to offer you a reward of some kind, you would do it? All I need is for you to head west to the Yeti caves and kill Yetis. Rip their still beating hearts from their chests and bring them back here.
Beware the little.
Okay. And
And you
ever had a stag witch? Me neither. Apparently they're delicious. Now I'm not one for eating, but I am a businessman. If my customers want stag witches, who am I to argue? You're probably asking yourself, what does this have to do with me? I'll tell you what, Warlock. I need stag meat. You get me stag meat from the hill stags of Hillsbrad, and I will pay you. Sounds like a pretty good deal, doesn't it? Get going. Stags are most plentiful to the west.
trust no one. This had better be good.
So, this is pretty embarrassing. Where to begin? Well, you see, Melisara sent me to investigate the Yeti menace in the nearby caves west of here. It was getting late and my arbor was weighing heavily on me. I took my gear off and decided to take a stroll. Yes, I, went for a walk. Anyway, when I returned, I discovered that my gear had been stolen. It was the Yetis. I'm sure of it. They took my pants, sword, and helm of it. And helm, and ran off into their cave. Get them back for me, and I will reward you.
Farewell, I am forsaken.
For years, the mountain Yeti of this region have been allowed to free reign. Our complacency in dealing with the Yeti menace has resulted in an aberration. Yetimus, lord of all Yetis, has grown to a size and strength that our gods simply cannot handle. We fear that should his appetite lead him near Tauren Mill, he would devour us all. Gather a party of suitable adventurers and dispatch the beast. He roams the countryside to the west. Bring me one of his horns, and I will reward you handsomely.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Okay. And we're off.
Inventory is full.
Uh-oh. Bags are full.
I have many
What
lucky
is this?
you like.
Ooh.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Neat. Alright, let's kill this Yetimus. Should be able to do it by myself. Why not? Where is he at? Where is he at? Okay. Guess we'll do the other quests while we're waiting for him to spawn. Maybe he padded down here. Oh, there
Jeez. That was nuts. Alright. Almost had him. Almost. Yeah, okay. Got him. Nice. Soulstone? Hotel 44? Of course.
why not? Some of the succubus.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Dang. Ugh. Okay, that's all the Yetis. Now to kill some stags. Come on, stags, where are you? Where are you? There's one.
2 more. Come on. Where are they at? What the heck? Okay,
I need to target something first.
weird.
I need a target.
Cool. Alright, now let's get the sword, helm, and pants. Oh jeez. Pet died. Summon the Voidwalker. Really don't need the succubus at this point.
A new Belore
What?
Delanai.
No, don't tell me that, Zalker. It can't be true. I would never. I won't give up, Warlock. Just you wait and see. I will save those fawns.
Farewell.
Well, turns out he doesn't need the hearts anymore. Sorry about that. Hope it wasn't too inconvenient. A deal's a deal, though, so here is your reward. You can go ahead and keep the Yeti hearts. I hear they hold excellent nutritional value if you're into eating.
Farewell. I'm listening.
That's a hefty load you're carrying. It should keep my customers satisfied for the time being. Here's your pay, as promised.
Watch your back. Speak quickly.
So it's true. You did kill the beast. The people of Hillsbrad are indebted to you, Zalker. You have made the land safer for our citizens. Take whatever you may desire from our coffers.
Watch your back. What would you ask of death?
Thank you, Zalker. I promise you that this is the last time I take this gear off.
Beware the living.
Alright, let's go help the Frost Wolf. Rather, get the Frost Wolf's help.
Zug zug.
I have no authority over such matters. You must speak to our leader, Drekthar. I have already sent word of your arrival to Frostwolf Keep. Drekthar will be out to speak with you personally.
Farewell.
Okay. Sure, that'll go over well. They have forsaken us. They have forsaken the Horde. This cannot be. I... I will be fine. We will do this without their aid. To hell with the Frost Wolf. These plans you recovered weave an interesting tale, Zalker. The Stormpike have been moving their armies from Alterac Valley to the Four Fingers of Hillsbrad for over a month. Somehow they have managed to secretly get their installation set up without our forces knowing. Had we not received these plans, they would have marched on us in a week's time, annihilating everything in their path. With these plans, though, we could turn the tables. This is what we must do.
For the Horde.
Yeah, it's true. Or if Drekthar's even still alive in the current story. I don't know. I mean, he's alive in Legion, but for how much longer, I don't know. Cool.
Speak, friend.
We must break the fingers of the Stormpike if we are to stop their incursion. Within this package are 4 high-yield goblin explosives. You are to infiltrate each of the 4 fingers, Saphira's Naze, Coran's Dagger, the Headland, and Gavin's Naze, and plant a goblin pocket nuke at each. Once you have done that, as well as all that Melisara asks of you, return to me.
Go forth to victory.
I'm listening.
So you are to be our savior. Very well, then. I will bond myself with you. Through this bond, I will be able to see through your eyes and communicate with you in the field. According to the plans that you brought to us, the Stormpike have enlisted the aid of SI-7 at Saphira's Naze. To the north, SI-7 are comprised solely of humans that we are able to use to our benefit. Take my mirror and travel south. Or travel north. Engage in combat with the SI-7 and bring them near death. Once they are injured, use the mirror.
Beware, our enemies abound.
least I'm still getting credit for the quest, but that's still hilarious. The humans will serve us in life and in death. I will be in contact with you shortly. The Stormpike forward camp sits atop Corrin's dagger, west of Saphira's Naze. You must enter the camp and slaughter every dwarf that you see. They must be taught what it means to fear, and there is no finer lesson than absolute decimation. No survivor, Zalker. Even their captain, especially their captain, must die. All dwarves must die. All dwarves must die. They will see the bloodshed and think we will hesitate. Hesitation will make them think twice about ever attacking us again. For your next mission, I want you to travel west to the headland and infiltrate the Stormpike training grounds. Though there are hundreds of Stormpike trainees there, one of my banshees will disguise you to look like one of the humans captured earlier, allowing you to walk freely among the enemy. Enter the headland and find the Stormpike instructors. Once found, coerce them into attacking you. When they attack, kill them. With their instructors dead, they will be unable to train more soldiers.
What now?
As long as I am by your side, the enemy will think of you as one of their own. Your newfound humanity, however, will not allow you to be reckless. If you draw attention to yourself, the dwarves will grow suspicious and likely attack. With that said, I have a plan. Take this barrel of poisoned water and use it to sate the thirst of the tired Stormbite trainees. Once they drink from it, they will become deathly ill, eventually succumbing to the poison.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Perfectly handled. You could easily be a Deathstalker. And what could they have ever even done to you? You acted in self-defense. Now to deal with the final finger.
What will you require? Our time will come.
Sure, let's kill the rare. I know.
Yes.
They won't die immediately, but they will die. When they finally piece together who is responsible for the deaths of their soldiers, you will be long gone, a phantom of death. Nice, level 30. Talent point.
Mag'har.
Before we continue, let us have a moment of silence for our fallen brother Orcus, for without him, we would have been destroyed by the Stormpike onslaught. This is for you, brother. Now, Zalker, do not think that I forgot your part in all of this. That is why you get the honor of detonating the goblin pocket nukes. Are you ready? For the Horde!
Be safe.
Mag Rooter. I think it's supposed to be MacGyver.
What do you need?
With the figures destroyed and the hide shattered, the Stormpike will have no choice but to scurry back to their cave in Alterac Valley. War Chief Hellscream will hear about your bravery, Zalker, and rest assured that he will know of the Frostwolf clan's treason.
Strength.
Okay. So now we just got East Point left. Cool beans.
What is it?
The battle over Dungarok was the bloodiest of all the Hillsbrad battles. The dwarves, outnumbered 10-1, fought until the bitter end. Every last one of them died in defense of that piece of land. Now I hear claims that this place is haunted. Nobody wants to go near it. Unfortunately, I have orders to prepare Dungarok for habitation. Could you do me a favor and go to Dungarok and search for evidence of a haunting? It's far to the southeast. Durnhold Keep has always been a place of strife. For years the humans used it as an internment camp and prison for the orcs. After that it was taken over by the Syndicate. Now, the Dark Lady captured and placed powerful elementals within its walls. She charged me with administering the Durnhold Challenge. Any that can defeat all the elementals will earn a grand prize. Take this guide and face your first challenge, Zephyrus. Durnhold is located just northeast of us.
Our time will come.
That imbecile finally sent help, did he? These two orcs are a lost cause. They are stricken with something that I have termed Durnhold syndrome. They were both locked up for so long that they grew an affinity for their captors. Now they sit upon my couch with their big iron balls and cry. Hopefully you will prove to be more useful.
I am forsaken.
Owl beasts, soulless, feathered monstrosities sent from the darkest depths of the twisting nether to prey upon the weak. They surround us on all sides, and they are planning an attack. I can sense it. You must stop them before they can organize. I want you to head into the forest and kill every owl beast that you see. None should survive!
Beware the living.
Okay. Cool beans. Now I gotta kill Taracula, of course. Blood venom. And Infernus. Yeah, kinda. Kinda like spiders, I suppose.
I'm out of range.
How are you? What's your bet? You got my attention?
Spirits of my soldiers haunt this fort now, lad. Their souls are now bound to this place. Even in death, they continue to fight for it. 'Tis sad. Put 'em out of their misery, and perhaps ye shall have the spoils of your people's victory.
Be good.
Okay.
What now?
They fight over their land, even after death, much like the Forsaken. I will report back to High Command that Dungarok is uninhabitable. Let them keep what they hold so dear. This is the first time anyone has actually completed the challenge. You truly are a powerful warlock, Zalker. As promised, choose your reward.
Trust no one. What now?
The itching has stopped for now, but they will return. Oh yes, they will return.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay. I think that's it. So. All right, guys. Well, that'll be it for today. So we finished Hillsbrad. And that will be. I'll be taking a pause on Zalker for a little while. I may start a new character. I haven't decided which yet. Am I doing Alliance? Am I doing another Horde? Haven't decided. Um, but yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to watch me live on twitch.tv/mancalledz. And thanks to my mod Just to Fish. And yeah, I should be back streaming on Wednesday. Should be. If not, I'll let you know on Twitter if I'm not going to be streaming that day. But thank you guys. Have a good afternoon. And